It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 at home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, High Radio Shout It, man. Stepping in the building, I got an NO partner, man, going by the name of Young Greatness. What's good with it, my dog?
What's up with it, my fam? What's good?
Not much. Let's get straight to it. I understand that you recently hooked up with Quality Control.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How did that connection come about, man?
Man, I just was grinding. I've been coming to Atlanta back and forth from New Orleans for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And, recently ran across my music on the internet. We reached out to each other. She heard it, brought it to Coach KMP.
Yeah.
And took it to the next level.
How did you find yourself in Atlanta from the NO, though?
I've been grinding in New Orleans for some years. Like, if you just check my background, ask anybody in New Orleans about Young Greatness.
Yeah.
I've been stamped on the streets for a long time. I just, took it upon myself to start moving around and coming to, going to different cities to try to expand my brand.
Yes, sir.
And Atlanta was close to everything else. So I just came down here and just was working, networking, different studios, working with different artists, different producers, hitting the scene, beating the DJs up, and my music just fell in the right people's hands. They took it to the next level.
I can dig that. Being from a place like New Orleans, man, cash money, no limit. How did that impact a young player coming up in the game with this music, though?
Man, I feel like that played a real big, intricate role. My first CD was Biggest Smalls and BG. So, just having them two people, Biggie and BG was two influential people on hip-hop.
Yeah.
And just starting at that, with those two artists, I kind of took my career to the next level, just paid, follow their footsteps, some of my favorites, and just took it to the next level.
Yes,
and just
sir.
really started grinding with it.
Now, when you speak of New Orleans, one of the main things that done happened in the last few years is that Hurricane Katrina. I know it personally impacted you and caused you to have to relocate. How was that transition for you?
When Katrina hit, most of my family moved here to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I moved to Houston.
Yeah.
And that's why I really started grinding hard on my music. Katrina kind of motivated, me to really get on my grind and start, pressing the streets and really, making good material so I could get out here and people could start feeling it. So Katrina definitely, had a big impact on me and everybody else from New Orleans to really open their eyes and start, pursuing whatever it is they're trying to pursue because, tomorrow ain't promised.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, definitely had an impact on me in my career.
Speaking of tomorrow, though, we got a Gangsta Grillz on the way.
Gangsta
Talk to me
Grillz
about that, man.
Young
How you hook
Greatness.
up with the big homie Draw?
DJ Drama. I've been coming out here about, like I said, about 3 years. So
Yeah.
me and Drama been around each other a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it was already like a good connection. So once I started making the material, my whole label, Reese, Coach P, all done there was like, man, we got a Gangsta Grillz. This gonna be classic.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something real special for the city of New Orleans and just the hip hop game. So, I'm excited about it. We got some dope records on there, some dope features on there. So, it's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Quality Control versus everything.
Now speaking of mixtapes, that Dollar for Hate, man.
Oh, you heard it?
Juvie, Meek, Pusha T. You had some head busters on that thing, man. How did you pull that off, and how did that project change the game for you?
Dollar for Hate, and the title of the mixtape is what it was. I felt like, the more money I was making, you know what I'm saying, the more hate, it was coming. So I felt like to base my mixtape around that, and just off of my grind and my hustle, I wanted to do something special for my city. So I really worked hard, and I really reached out to all the artists personally. Myself, I ain't go through no management, no lawyers, or no liaisons like that. I did everything on my own. You know what I'm saying, and took my time out to reach out to all the artists and make it happen. And I feel like it was a dope tape. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't have as much shine, a light on me as I have now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that put me in a situation where I felt like this one had to be even 10 times harder than Dollar for Hate.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I was excited about that, just as well as I'm excited about I Tried to Tell Him. You know what I'm saying? So look forward to that. December 19th, Gangsta Grillz, Young Greatness, I Tried to Tell Him, hosted by DJ Drama.
That's right. Also that new single, though, Real Niggas Back. Tell me about it, man. How that junk come about and what inspired that?
I was really just in New York working. I was in, I was out there, Migos had a show, that's my label mates, so I support everything on the label do. Matter of fact, shout out Migos, Skipper the Flipper, OG Maco,
that's right,
Jose Guapo, Johnny Cinco, you know what I'm saying, everybody else that's a part of the Quality Control label, you know what I'm saying, shout out to everybody. So I was really just in New York, just really supporting, the home team, and, I went out there to the studio, started working with a couple producers, and I just in like 15, 20 minutes being in the studio, the song just came about. You know, Uncle Murder jumped on a record. He just happened to beat her. And, you know, it just became a banger for myself. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, being on Quality Control with all of them boys, there's some hard-hitting boys in the game, man.
Yeah.
I mean, how's it over there vibing with them?
I mean, it's good. I mean, everybody, it's like a home. You know, I'm the owner. I ain't no outcast, but you know, I'm from New Orleans. So, you know, it's like, you know, like it's a family thing. It's like you working with your brothers.
Yeah.
You know, everybody support each other, you know, what everybody doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's all love. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no hate or no discrepancies on any other artists, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool. It's a cool situation for me because being from New Orleans, you know, we don't have an opportunity down there to explore our talents. Yeah. And that's what Quality Control provide. It give you an outlet to really get to the next level. If you're making the music, you're making the hits, they're going to put you out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, you know, I'm over there like, I'm in full throttle mode. I got the whole clip in there. I'm trying to knock it out the park every time I get in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
so,
sir.
You know, I'm grinding me.
As an artist from the NO, man, I mean, how do you feel like you're different from other folks coming out of that thing? And how do you describe yourself as an artist in general?
I mean, I'm a chameleon.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can adapt to change, you know, as the game changes. And I see it before it comes. That's why I'm greatness. And that's the huge separation right there. Just being able, a chameleon and being able to adapt to anything. You know what I'm saying? As far as on the streets, as far as with the rap game, and just as far as a person. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what separates me from all the other artists in my city. And much shouts out to them, everybody in the city who doing their thing as well. You know, we got a plethora of other artists that's doing their thing. You got Kid, you got 3D9T, you know, you got Max Payne, you know, you got a host of other artists that's down there that's really grinding, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to all of them that's doing their thing down there too, you know, because my city, we got some of the dopest talent. You know, we just ain't, we ain't had that light on us. So my plan is I'm doing it for my city. I want to put the light back on us to get them other people a chance to make it too, just like myself.
How do you feel putting the city on your back though, man? Because that ain't no easy thing to do, man.
I mean, everybody like down there that's grinding, you know, we all feel like we putting the city on our back. Yeah. At the same time, so I mean, me, I think I'm more personal with it. Because I've been in the midst of the struggle and the better the beats down there for a long time. That's right. So it means a lot to me to have an opportunity to really, you know, take it to the next level. And I ain't playing. I'm trying to come in the game swinging. You know, like I look at this like you get one shot. So this is my shot right here to take it to the next level.
I can definitely dig that. Lastly, man, I mean, what's next for Young Greatness? Give me that Twitter, IG, Facebook, Instagram, and all that good stuff too, my dog.
The Twitter is @YoungGreatness7. The Instagram is @YoungGreatness7. Yeah. And my website is YoungGreatnessMusic.com, man. You can follow me on all my social media networks. You know, just catch up with the traffic, man. We blogging every day. We shooting videos. Yeah. We photo shoots. We keep you updated on everything we doing, you know what I'm saying? You know, so once again, shout out to all my supporters, New Orleans, Quality Control, all the artists on Quality Control, all the artists in my city too. You know, shouts out to you, fam, for bringing me here, you know what I'm saying?
100, man.
You know, it's all love, you know what I mean?
Greatness. Appreciate you coming through this thing, my dog. Wish you nothing but the best and much success. Be High Radio, shout it. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.